Well, hello everybody. It's time for Midfield Madness again. My name is Mike Molesky, and I got a new title screen. You can see my beautiful face there, and it's eSeniors Summer League, and we are at Zandvoort in the Netherlands today. And it was a great race, nice and clean race, not like last week's Spa fiasco. And let's just get going here with the start. Got a new way of looking at the start. So I'm going to be in a spot here where we can see the front corner. Get rid of that screen here, hopefully. And it was a great start. Everybody very respectful. See, look at that, 2 and 3 wide. Everybody was very, very respectful. Jeremy gave us our speech. For once, the speech stuck. And as you can see, it was great. It was a great start. No problems there. No problems in the first few corners. So as usual, I will be doing a... As usual, I'll be doing a replay of mostly of the back end of this race, because Juan did a great job of streaming this race from, there's one guy going off, and actually that's Harvey who I'm following. But anyway, that's just by chance. I think that was basically the only incident. To start, looking for Jeremy here because because I thought maybe Jeremy had an issue. Anyway, the race was great in the sense that there's a lot of action from with very similar driving going on. Anyway, you'll see there's going to be a train of 5 or 6 cars that we're going to follow throughout the whole race. Jeremy's in one of the part of it. And it's a great race. Zandvoort's a very difficult track to pass on. I'm just waiting here for everybody to kind of settle in. There's an interesting battle right up here, Morris and Camden. And I'll wait for everything to settle down into this train. Notice Mr. David has a drive-through. Actually, I got involved in that incident. Looked like either he was we ghosted each other for a while, and we both got confused. I didn't get confused, but he got confused that he was supposed to follow me, I think. And by the time we hit the start-finish line, he was actually speeding, so that caused the issue. I think he thought he was supposed to be ahead of me, and he was actually supposed to be behind me. Tried to speed up to get ahead of me after ghosting, and it screwed him up in terms of his speed at the start-finish line. And that causes the drive. This is a pretty good race right at the beginning. A little bit juicy for. Oh, there's somebody knocked off. There, just stop here for a second. And I think that is who is that? Let's try and find that person. As you know, I like to catch some of the action. If it's too far ahead, no, that's what it was, Mr. Nemeth, because he ends up in the pack. Let's just back up a little bit. Let's see what happened to him. Again, the tires are still a little cold here. Hit some dirt. Hit the curb. Oh, the curb just bounced him, and then he got a little wide. Just noticed there was something going on here. It's a little bit far up for us. I think Juan did a great job of the beginning of the front of the pack, because the front of the pack, I watched a little bit of the stream. The front of the pack was nose to tail the whole time, so rightfully so. Juan followed that quite a bit in the stream. Just go back down here a little bit, Mr. Harvey. Let's just follow through here with a bunch of cars. I think that's me ahead. Yes, it is. Mr. Caballero, Garland, Ellis, Dolan, Jeremy, Mr. Nemeth. You will see that these guys that just went through. There's something happening up here. Doesn't look like too much. Somebody lost a spot or two, but held it together. Excuse me. Nemeth is trying to take advantage of it, and he does. Got ahead of Fairweather for a while anyway. Let's just see how this shakes out. Fairweather's trying to go around the outside on this corner. Does he make it? Did he make it? It's hard to figure out who's who. Fairweather. No, he didn't. He did not make it. That's the orange car is. That's not. That is Nemeth. It is Nemeth. Yeah. The leaderboard hasn't caught up with things yet. Okay, so we're on board with Nemeth on Littner, and Fairweather has got some hops here. Oh no! There's a little tap, and Fairweather gets through. Let's see. Let's just go back here and see how it was Nemeth and Nemeth and Littner. Let's just see how they all fared in terms of getting back into the race. Looks like Nemeth missed the braking point, or somebody braked ahead. Nemeth and Littner. Let's go back to Littner here, see if how he gets back onto track. He has to wait a long time. Okay, no, we won't belabor that point. So he lost a lot on that one. So as I said, we're going to be watching a lot of this group. It's a BMW Audi train that stays together for just about 70% of the race. Gets pretty exciting later on at the end of the race, but it is very well matched for most of the race. It's Caballero, Garland, Ellis. Garland must have lost his spot or two. And there's Garland, Tolan, Jeremy. Jeremy's following Fairweather. And let's look down below here a little bit. Andy on Mr. Morris. Follow Andy a little bit. Andy is in his usual Lexus. Trying to remember if Andy used the Lexus last year in the Winter League, but he's been using it a lot in the Summer League. Pretty sure he was a Lexus guy. There's somebody who went a little wide. It's probably Camden. Looks like he went wide on the. What lap are we in here? What are we on lap? Lap 4. Your tires should be good. Can't blame it on tires. Must have been just probably caught a little bit of gravel maybe and got wide. There's some pretty juicy battles going on back here. Start with Caballero. Now, get used to these names. You're going to be listening to them a lot during this race. So this is Garland on Tolan, and Tolan on Jeremy. And Mr. Fairweather up ahead is, let's just watch him for a second. He's pulling away a little bit from this pack. A little bit high up in the order for me to follow, but I'll just watch it for a little bit. That's Camden, who went a little wide there. So this is a bit of a train here too. Andy went a little wide there, lost a bit of momentum. Camden is surely gonna try something here. Seems to have some pace on the Lexus. So McLaren. See if he gets ahead of Andy in the next little while. He's certainly right up his tail. Oh, careful. A little too close. That was not a great place to pass on the wide side. Almost caused an issue, and it lost him a spot to Fairweather. And it's certainly driving on the edge there, correcting around the corners. Let's watch it a little bit more and then switch down a little bit further back down to our midfield guys. One last straight after the straight will flip down further back. see if the BMW hangs together with the McLaren in terms of the straight. No, the McLaren's catching up. And that did not work. Let's just take a peek at that one from the top. He tried to outbrake Andy there. And let's just watch it happen. Coming in. He tried to outbrake him. Oh, Andy just held his own. Luckily, all he did was knock door handles. And Camden was the worst for wear. But there's a guy that lost out on it, I guess, is the issue. But did not cause any issues. Andy's fine. And he's fine. He's racing again. So let's go back now to the pack. Mr. Harvey, driver view. And just look at this pack of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 BMWs and 2 Audis. This is like a manufacturer's battle here. That's me ahead of Harvey here. I went a little wide on that corner, didn't I? And look ahead. Caballero on Ellis. Probably the closest one to the pack, but we're all fairly close together. Now, you know, this is a classic race. Oh, something happened up ahead there. Let's back up 5 seconds. What happened? Jeremy lose a little bit there. Took just a different braking point, I think. And Tolan took a look. Anyway, these are the classic battles here. All of us are lapping around the same times. I believe we're doing 140s and 139s. And this track is difficult to pass on because you really can't get, it's pretty high speed. You can't really get a huge advantage on a lot of the places. And here we're all racing almost the same manufacturer here. So not a lot of handling differences, especially amongst these six, or 5 I should say, 5 BMWs. Whoa! Harvey just about lost it. That's an example of the new 1.8 release of the software. I don't think he would have been able to hold that one on the 1.6 release because I found that the new release just handles that kind of physics a lot better than the old one, and you can correct and save your ass a lot better, I found, than the other one. So this is Obano's on the tail end of Harvey now. His little spin caused him to lose some time. Let's go through the pack here. There's Caballero on Ellis. Ellis on Garland. Tolan on Jeremy. Who is ahead of Jeremy? Jeremy's 3 seconds behind the next guy, so that's good. So this is the battle, closest battle right now. Although we're all in, basically we're all in a train of cars here. Well, it's fun to watch. Some great driving, great respect amongst each other. We're all basically trying to analyze each other in terms of where one guy's faster than the other on different corners and where we think we can gain an advantage, and just keeping the pressure on each of the other drivers so that you can take advantage of any slight mistake, because that's what it's going to take, is somebody to make a mistake, because we're also, because I'm in this pack, we're also evenly matched. So here we go. Let's take a look behind here. It looks like Zambes and Sousas are having a bit of a battle here too. I say Sousas? Is that Sousa? And Sousa is not far behind Mr. Parks. And then back. Let's watch this for a second. Ooh, there's some guys behind here too. Banks and Zambes is caught up to this pack, as well as Mr. Nemeth. No, Mr. Nemeth is not there. Why does it show Nemeth? Nemeth must have had a problem. Oh, Nemeth is ahead of Banks, that's right. Looking at the leaderboard there, and Nemeth passed Banks at some point and just hasn't caught up. I missed that pass. Nemeth is... oh, there's somebody who's ahead of this. That looks like Parks. Either... let's see. Stop here, go back and see what happened to Mr. Parks. here. He was the head of the pack. And let's just... Oh, looks like he got a disconnect or something. Let's just see what happens. Hit the wall. And Parks give up. I guess Parks just gave up at this point. Well, he missed the fun. And never forget. Oh, there's a pass on Sousa. I hope. A little bit of trading paint there. And between Zambas and Sousa. Oh, no. Oh, let's just watch it now. Hold on. And view on top. I'll go back another 5 seconds from all of this. And it's Zambas on Sousa. So let's just watch to see what takes place. Oops. Went back too far. Sorry, guys. Here we go. Sousa just took a funny part of the corner there. Something, a little issue there. Now we got 3 cars all trying to figure out where they can take advantage. And it was just a tiny tap there. And really, it's almost like a police car tap on Sousa. And he is going to wait. Zambas is going to wait for Sousa. Nice of him to do that. It's a gentlemanly thing to do. And let us just keep going with this battle. This is Nemeth on Banks. And let me go look ahead here because the train we are going to be following is still together. Harvey. This is me on Caballero. Oh, and somebody went wide there. Oh, let's take a look. Hang on. Stop. Because action is, let's just try and find out who that is. Somebody with a 5. Is it Uwe? It is Uwe. Okay, what happened? At the top. Uwe is getting pressured by Garland. But when he tried to outbrake Jeremy, and that did not work. So now he's going to lose a number of places. I go by him. And Harvey goes by him. No, he's at the back of the pack. Who's behind him? Urbano was up. Now our pack is Urbano, Dolan, Harvey, myself, Molesky, Caballero, Ellis, Garland, and Jeremy. So this pack again is quite a pack. Again, and we're still, it's all Audis and BMW, so that's kind of fun. Here for a little while. I'm giving myself some airtime here. I'm following Hugo. Oh, it looks like Ellis went a little wide. Is Hugo going to be able to take advantage? No. And then looks like Garland is hot on Jeremy's tail. So let's just watch how Jeremy is going to hold up to this pressure. Like I said earlier, we're all just waiting for mistakes here. Because if you notice, Garland's got a BMW, Jeremy's got a... Whoa, that looks like Mr. Morris. I recognize his livery. It's like he was all by himself, so he must have just lost it on that corner. Closest battle right now, I think. We're all just sitting in this pack waiting for something to happen. And this is the one that's the juiciest in terms of closeness. Let's see if anything is going on further behind right now. Doesn't look like too much. Oh, Nemeth on Banks. Let's watch that for a bit. Difference in manufacturers here. This is McLaren on the Audi. Audi sure has been popular in this summer league. I'm wondering how many guys are going to stay with the Audi during the... Oh, Banks took a little bit wider. Is he going to be able to take advantage? Taking the inside. That's a big inside corner. Took a really inside. Let's go to the Cinecam view. Going to the outside. Banks looks like he let up a little bit, but he's got the inside line. And is the McLaren going to have I think the McLaren's got some great speed in anything in a straight line. Not giving up yet, though. Nobody's given up, and Banks let him go by. All right, so that's that. That is that. Oop, I want to do the hood view. I want to see the driver behind. Okay, so let's go back a little bit, see how our boys are doing in the pack. Uwe is, Harvey took a little bit of wide angle. Is Uwe going to be able to take advantage? See, this is the only way to get ahead in this pack, because we're all fairly well matched, as I say again, is waiting for someone to make a slight mistake. And Uwe is feeling like he can take Harvey. Both BMWs. I think I heard a little bit of wheel spin there. The interesting here is I'm going to go through all the cars. Here's Uwe. I know what his total setup is. He's running 9 traction control. Harvey is running 6. Mike, that's me. I'm running 4. Caballero is running 4. And let's go up to that Mr. Garland in the BMW. He is running 8. He's actually ahead of all of us. So interesting. All the same car. We're all running different traction controls. Levels. I know I'm using a Coach Dave setup, and pretty much I didn't change too much on it, except for I find Coach Dave I can use usually 1 traction control less and gain maybe half a second on my laps, as long as I watch the throttle a little bit. I might try, since I'm watching all this, I might try going up a couple of notches on on some trials and see if that makes a difference. I've got my traction control actually set on my second set of paddles. I have an Endurance, Fanatec Endurance button box, so I've got 2 sets of paddles. So I'll often in some of my races put up my traction control a couple of notches on certain corners, because I can do it pretty quickly with the paddles shifters instead of a button. And I find that's something I can do. And Mr. Ellis, let's see who's got the closest battle in the train. We seem to have spread out a little bit, so let me take a peek. Mr. David on Zambas is pretty close. My train, my pack up ahead is spreading out a little bit for a few laps. Let's just watch this one then. Got my eye on a Blue Jays game here. Baseball game for you European guys. I got spending my hour doing this for you guys. I thought I'd watch with one eye the baseball game. Blue Jays are up on the Minnesota 2-0. It's a big battle for the wild card race, so it's a big issue. This is David. I thought it was Brian Banks, but it's not. It's Peter David. And a Honda. I think he's the only Honda. Nope, there's 2 Hondas. Saunders is a Honda. Saunders was ahead and got knocked out behind I don't know if he retired or not. Probably not, because he wanted the points. Saunders got knocked out from the lead. Ooh, David's right up against Zambas here. It's too bad the leaderboard doesn't show countries like it does in live game. Forgotten where everybody's from here. I know David is Canadian, but not sure where Zambas is from. Oh, we've got lots of momentum here. Let's go to the top view, side by side. Let's see what happens in the hairpin. Side by side. David's got him. I think he's going to make it stick. Yes, he does. All right, so that's finally happened. I think David's going to stay ahead there. Let's go to our train. Driver views. So our back of the train here is Tolan on Harvey. This is pretty juicy. And it's pretty juicy between Harvey and myself. So these 3 are pretty close together. Look up ahead. Oh, Harvey's right on my tail. A little bit over speed there. I think that's my traction control of 4. Might not have been a great idea. Should have dropped it down. I didn't find that I found I could get so much great speed out of lower traction control if I only tromped on if I exited the corners when I was in the right, it's pointing in the right direction, almost like, as you're supposed to be coming out straight on the apex. If I did that, well, see, Harvey just I think he caught the curb, spun a little bit, and Tolan took advantage. Nice. Let's just, it's always exciting to watch these things from the top view. Pretty easy to do. Let's watch it from above. Another 5 seconds. And here we go. So Harvey just bounces a little bit. It slides, and Tolan goes ahead. Nice. Car ahead and driver view. So here's our train again. 4 cars. That looks like something a little exciting there. Caballero and Ellis. Ellis slid a little bit there. And Ellis is up Jeremy's tail. Jeremy, cool-handed Jeremy, is just driving his own race. Not getting too perturbed by the guys in his rearview mirror. Harvey's probably a little excited. He felt like he lost a little bit there, so he's going to try a little harder there's me. I went spinning wide again. Maybe I should try traction control, higher track. There, I did it again. All right, that settles it. I'll be doing higher traction control from now on. Not causing too much trouble. Maybe what I can do is lower traction control in qualifying, and then in a race like this, especially probably halfway. Yeah, we're halfway through the race. I should have probably adjusted there and put my traction control higher, because I seem to be losing a little bit here and there. Not hurting me too much, because this is such a close pack. Looks like Urbano is catching up to the back of us. And Tolan, Molesky, Caballero. Ooh, oops! I got caught as usual with the old. You gotta remember not to do that in the straight. If I hit car behind, sometimes it'll catch a car that's sitting in the pits. Caballero on Ellis on Jeremy. Further behind, I don't see too much exciting action. Up ahead here, Camden on Fairweather. Looks like I've caught a big battle here. Let's watch this one for a bit. This is McLaren on a BMW again, and it seems like the McLarens have a little bit advantage on the BMWs in terms of speed, straight line speed. BMW handles great around the corner, but let's just see if that's the case between these two guys. And where we'll see it is coming out of this corner on the straight. You'll see the BMW pulls ahead slightly, although he hit the grass a little. That caused him to lose a bit of momentum. Let's see if the McLaren, now he's pulling, he's holding. The McLaren's not catching up. So I guess they're pretty well matched in the straight, because Fairweather there had a bit of an issue, and Camden couldn't catch up. So that's pretty good. So it's fun to watch these battles in terms of manufacturers and the different handling. Oh, Fairweather, a little oversteer there. Oh, and he went onto the grass. This is going to be a pass. Yes, I think it is. Is it going to stick? Yes, it does. Oh yeah, Camden had, or Fairweather had lots of problems there on the grass. So that battle's over for a while. Let's go back to our guys. Harvey. I thought he was close. There's Tolan on Molesky on Caballero, Ellis on Jeremy's getting lots of airtime today. That's good. Always good to be in the good books with the boss. May get a fair shake on one of my incidents because I've given him so much airtime. That'd be nice. I don't think so. Jeremy the voice from God during the drivers' interviews is pretty fair-minded and will make perfect judgments on everyone, I am sure. And a little advantage will not be gained by me giving him airtime here. Caballero, this is a track of 3 of us here, and there's me behind. Just really trying to get ahead again. Everybody's just waiting for something to happen. Mistake-wise, Harvey lost a little bit somewhere. We missed what happened to him. And Urbano is catching up with Harvey too. So Harvey's not quite in the pack at this point. But this is the close match here. Just watch how everybody's doing. 2 Audis at the front. And 4 BMWs trailing behind. And Mr. Tolan is caught up. No, not caught up, he's part of this pack. So there's 5 cars here, all lapping about the same, all just waiting for something to happen. Get to analyze my own race because I got a lot of airtime today. I've got the best battle on the track. Up ahead, Skeleton and Garland are still going at it. Let's take a peek at what's happening here. They're by themselves. Garland's 10 seconds behind Fairweather, and Andy is 5 seconds ahead of Jeremy. So Fairweather must have... Oh yeah, Fairweather got ahead of Garland a while ago, didn't he? He's pulling away. So it's nice to see that Andy and Garland, even though they're together and having a bit of battle of their own. Getting close to halfway through the race, aren't we? Yeah, a little bit further back. Andy, I know, always has a great second half of the race. He seems to be able to hold his concentration. And look at that. Got a little bit of gain on the Lexus on the BMW. Yeah, Andy always seems has a great back end of races. I don't know if he's just got better concentration than us. He's in the Lexus. Maybe it's got better handling, or he's better at holding his tires together. But let's see where he ends up. He's in 18th place at this point. Okay, we'll watch that battle, but we just can't get away from this one. It's such a great battle. 5 cars again. Same 5 cars. Spread out a little bit more. Not very much. Well, taking a peek here, Banks and Urbano. Oh, Banks just passed Urbano. Let's take a peek what happened here. Let's see where he passes him, because it looks like he did right here. Okay. So there is Banks. Watch it from above, because I think at some point he's going to pass him. We're on the straight. Looking all over, taking peeks. Oh, that distracted Urbano, and Urbano either there's a little bit of paint trading going on, and Banks has got the inside, no, it's on outside, sorry, and he's going to make this stick. So I wonder if Urbano was just a little bit distracted by the dipsy doodling that Banks had and missed his braking point. So I'm glad we caught that one. Let's go back to our boys here. This is Tolan. Me. Oh, there's some action up ahead. All 3. Caballero, Ellis is really pressuring Jeremy at this point. And Caballero's so close behind, if anybody twitches, and he'll take advantage of it too. Great racing, man. Great racing. 200 kilometers per hour, and we're just a car length apart and not touching each other. Not getting too anxious. Nobody's trying to dive bomb. Beautiful to watch. Jeremy, you gotta take this. It's got to be at least 25 minutes if this is lasting. Put this in the bank, and I went a little wide there. I think I was following the guy ahead. I'll put this one in the replay bank and show it to people about how it can be done. Oh, here is some interesting thing. Let's just back up here. Pause. Back up because there's some interesting lines taken here. Almost got some advantage out of it. Well, let's back up again. Jeremy, I might have had a bit of an issue. Yeah, just a little bit of an issue, and everybody caught up to him. But we're all in the same order. Same order. Could have been some excitement. But we're back to head to tail action again. So how many car lengths are we apart? We are all about 5 car lengths apart. But we're racing 1 car length apart half the time, it seems. Harvey is catching up to the back of the pack. And Nemeth is 3 seconds back. Whoo, that's me ahead there. I'm all over the place. Whoa, look at that. Yep, I'm going to do an extra notch on my traction control next race. Oh, who is that? That's Caballero bumped over the curb. Didn't seem to affect them too much. Looks like we're so close together, and how close are we? We're 3 car lengths apart. You're almost on top of it. You can't really tell on the BMW here how close you are. So, let's see again. There's a couple, how many car lengths apart? Yeah, it was like 2 car lengths apart. You can really follow somebody really closely. Tolan is right behind me. Oh, Tolan is really pressuring me at this point. But I was fairly relaxed. I knew that, hey, unless he hits me from behind, can't get around at that corner, that's for sure. You just drive your race. I guess that's the biggest issue, especially anybody who's listening who's new and not used to racing with real people. It's the thing, you get nervous when you first start, but the whole thing is just drive your own race. Get too excited about, respect other people, but learn to trust, I guess is the right word I'm looking for. Trust the guys that you're racing with. Like, look at this, Ellis and Jeremy. There's trust right here. It's like Andy's just ahead of Jeremy here, isn't it? Yeah, Andy must have lost some time somehow. He was a good 6 seconds ahead, and all of a sudden Jeremy's can see him quite easily. Oh, this is where we get a big issue. Okay, well, since it was me, I knew this was going to happen. So let's just watch what happened here. And I'll follow Mr. Nemeth. I think he is just ahead of me. No, Mr. Tolan. Okay, so I'll follow from above. Let you guys watch it. I've watched it a couple of times now. Coming into the hairpin is where the issue is. And Uwe, I think that's how he pronounces his first name, told me what happened. He just missed his braking point. He tried to avoid me. He just didn't miss him. That was not the biggest issue. This is what caused my issue in terms of my car. I got a pretty good wrap there, and I lost all. Let's go back to the race here. I lost my aero, so I was not able to compete that well for the rest of the race, and no problem with that issue. He made a mistake, no big deal. I know that he wasn't trying to dive bomb or anything like that. Just an error for a second and missed his braking point. Got tapped from behind, so I would have been fine probably if I hadn't got hit in the front by I believe that was Nemeth. No problem. That's racing. I was able to finish the race. Finished, I think, about 24th, 25th, so it's all right. All right, anyway, let's get back to the pack. The pack's a little smaller now. There's Jeremy. Jeremy is a couple of seconds behind Andy. Can't see Andy yet. So Ellis, Jeremy, and Caballero still in the pack. Harvey gained from all that. He was behind all of us. And then there's Nemeth. A few seconds back now, though, in the sense that he's the one that the orange car that hit me at the end. So the pack is now 4 instead of I think it was 6 by the time when that all happened. And what have we got going here? David on Toland. Let's just watch this for a bit. Toland was the guy that tapped me from behind, so he's probably got a little bit of aero damage. And see if David can take advantage of it, because he's probably not handling very well. I had a hell of a time hanging together. I just couldn't. I didn't have the downforce in the front end of my car, and I couldn't take the corners the way I would have liked to. And probably Toland has having a little bit of that issue. Let's just take a peek and see if he's got his hood. Doesn't look like it's vibrating too much, but he might have hit his splitter when he tapped me in the back. Oh, look at that. See, there we go. See, just a little bit less tail end actually there. He's looking. That was a big slide. He didn't lose too much time. Back to that version 1.8 again. Look at that, see, sliding. He's definitely got some aero issues. The 1.8 version being letting you catch those kind of things. Save your car there. Okay, let's go back to our favorite 4 guys now. And Caballero, I think it's 5 cars. Nope, Caballero's free. Or Nemeth, I should say, is farther back. We're getting to the tail end of the race, I think, aren't we? I got about 10 laps to go. Well, Harvey's got some. Looks like his tires have come back, because he's gained quite a bit. I know he gained the advantage on my accident, or the accident I was involved with, but he is able to hang with these guys nicely now. So now we're down to 2 Audis and 2 BMWs. Nobody can get by Jeremy. I think it's everybody's nervous about getting by Jeremy. just kidding there. It's Caballero. Now it's Caballero. So Caballero got by Ellis somewhere. Missed that one, that pass. Caballero is on to take on Jeremy here. A little peek. Ooh, really close behind. Ooh. Really close behind here. Ellis is got passed by Caballero, so he's now trying to take that one back. And Harvey is not far behind. Hope you guys like watching this driver view, because that's my favorite view. We got a pack like this. Looks so much easier when you look. Racing looks so much easier when you're watching it from this point of view. Not so easy when you're sitting in a car, is it? Sweating, you're tired. We've been racing for 40 minutes now, maybe 35 minutes. So fatigue, old guys, fatigue is a factor. Ooh, something happened there. Oh, did Harvey get ahead? Yes, he did. Let's see. Harvey got ahead, I believe. Here. Something happened. Oh, sorry. I'm going the wrong way here. So, Harvey is behind. Let's just watch what happened. Ellis goes wide here a little bit. There's a little out of sorts. Oh, goes wide again. And Harvey takes advantage. But well, not so much that Nemeth, because Nemeth is far back. So, Harvey took advantage of that little mistake. Like I was saying, it takes a mistake on these 4 cars. It's going to take a mistake to get by each other. Now Ellis is pissed. He's lost the position, and you got to keep your cool in these situations. I know you're upset you lost the position. You're trying to drive a little harder to get it back, but that's often when a mistake happens. But I'm sure Mr. Ellis will be fine. So there you go. Everybody's waiting for a mistake. One little mistake and you're out. No, out of your position, I should say. are, Jeremy. Anything going on behind here? Tolan is about to pass me, probably. Let's just watch that. Oh, yeah. There we go. I knew this was happening. Tolan passed me. I just can't hold it with everybody anymore. Oh, be careful. Be careful. Thank God I didn't hit David. Happy I didn't ruin his race. Well, maybe I didn't realize how close he was to me. So now this is hot. Got David, Tolan, and I believe Tolan is, up against Urbano. So this is one to watch. And we'll watch the other battle too. Did Harvey pass Ellis? No, Ellis was behind. Okay. Maybe there was a change of position there. Let's get back to David and Tolan and Urbano. See how close they are together. And where are we driving here? Tolan is driving a BMW, and that's on a Aston Martin. And David is in a Honda. So look at that, 3 different constructors here for a constructor series battle. 3 different manufacturers. From the screen here that Tolan retires soon, so something must have happened to him. Maybe we'll stick with this one for a bit. And David behind him. Tolan really wants it here. He's gonna pass. Bano went wide. Bano, little tap. Oh no! Oh no! A little tap on the quarter panel, and that's what happened to Tolan. So, shall I watch that one again? We were watching that from a top view. Hold on here. Let's just watch it from inside cars, we'll watch it from Urbano's point of view at this point, because where's Urbano? There we go. In the car. And I will not say anything. I'll just let it happen. You can be our own judge. So we went a little wide. We're going to see Tolan. Anyway, that's what happened. Okay, let's go back to our other battle. So Ellis is at the back of the pack at this point. Remember, Ellis went wide and Harvey went by him. He's been able to catch up. Whoa, that's Jeremy. Jeremy at the top of the pack. What happened, Jeremy? What happened? Let's just watch it from your point of view. Where are you, Jeremy? Here we go. Jeremy. Let's see. Oh, just a little tiny wide there, and you were not able to catch it. Into the gravel. Oh, held on to it. Let everybody go by. Now you're in the back of the pack, but you're in it. You saved it. No bumps. Got some gravel on the tires. Be careful. Now these guys are all excited. They all gained a position. Now they're going to try and win the whole race. No, just kidding. But Harvey is right on Caballero's tail. Caballero makes a little bit of an mistake. Let's see if he makes it stick. Yes, he does. Oh, he's coming back. Caballero's not happy. Let's see. He wants to come back. And he's going to tuck in behind on the... Oop. So now Caballero, Hugo's not happy. He just lost the position and his own mistake. Here we go. This is getting to the end of the race here. What do we got? 5 or 6 laps left. Getting tired. Tires are getting worn. Tires are getting a little hot. Little mistakes here and there. This is what it's all about. But nice and clean. How far is Jeremy? Jeremy's not that far behind. And Jeremy got any battle? And Jeremy's got Nemeth coming up behind him. And Banks behind them. So, damn, cursed. Pits. So there's... Now we're down to 3 cars that are in the... Jeremy's going to catch up, I'm sure. So let's see how this all ends up. The back end of races are always a lot more fun than the front end. We're all old guys. We all get tired. The sweat's pouring down at this point. And things start to happen. This is a pretty exciting race in terms of watching the same 5 or 6 guys. Sorry, Midfield Madness is fun too. It's fun to be at the top. I know I watched much of the stream again and positioned the podium down to 5th place. We're all nose to tail most of the race, and that was exciting action also. We may be a little bit more ragged, but we provide more action, more fun to watch when it's not perfect. We are not perfect, but we provide excitement. Oh, a little squeeze there. Jeez. Harvey, let's back up a couple of steps here just for fun. Watch what happened to Harvey. Comes in, a little bit hot, but look at that, held on to it. He was even in the gravel. Shockingly, it does not affect his position. Great driving. Again, there's that 1.8. I'm sure all these ones that I've been pointing out, and maybe somebody else can make a comment that I don't know if we'd have been able to save the cars in the old version. See how far Jeremy's behind. He's not caught up yet. And Jeremy is actually getting a bit of, watch this a little bit through this corner. But Jeremy's getting pressured by Nemeth. Well, Jeremy is not out of the water yet. And he is in 21st place. That's a battle for position. As is this. And I think a little bit further behind. Everybody else is spread out a little bit more. Just keep watching this battle. Jeremy and Nemeth. Nemeth is in an Aston Martin, and he is making good strides on the Audi. At this point, it's a matter of tires also. How well you've managed your tires to be able to drive the way you would like to. Does you know, we've been driving, these 5 guys have been driving nose to tail the whole time. No mistakes for 15 laps or so, and now all of a sudden we're all making a few mistakes here and there. That's got to be tires more than I'll blame it on tires and not tiredness. And a little impatience maybe here and there, people wanting to get ahead. And there's a little bit of some oversteering or getting a little wide. And he's got some momentum on Harvey here. Let's see again. Unless you're going to do a dive, you're not going to get ahead on that corner. That slight bit of momentum. Just waiting for a mistake. These 5 guys not making too many mistakes, even though it's handling of the car is totally different at this point. Great driving. Great driving, everybody. You guys are spread out a little bit, so we'll catch these. Brian is not far behind these two, so if it's battles and Nemeth loses a bit of time, Branks will be right behind him. Oh, Jeremy, I don't know if Banks just got momentum there or Jeremy made a mistake. But there's some excitement there. No, Jeremy's fine. Jeremy, just hang on there, Jeremy. This is a bit of a different car issue in the sense that these are 2 different cars, so they handle a little differently. Looking ahead there, the guys are still spread out by a few car lengths. But this is intense pressure here. Let's see what happens in the long corner. This is where you gain your momentum for the straight. Here we go. Let's see what the McLaren can do. The Audi's fast too. Both of them got great straight line speed. As a matter of fact, look at that. The Audi's pulling away, I think. Yes, sir. Oh, shit. I did that again. God damn it. Where am I? What did I miss? Valero. Where's Jeremy? Jeremy's fine here. Oh, I missed a bit here. I gotta back up. Gotta remember not to do that on the straight. Here is the straight again. It's the same straight. Jeremy broke a little bit. Oh, Nemeth broke a little later. Is he able to hold it? Yes. Nice corner. Nice corner. He's able to that extra speed. Right on, caught up with Jeremy there. This is not a place to pass. This is not a place to pass. Hang on. He lost a little bit. See if Jeremy can get some momentum leaving here. I don't know if he's trying to pass. More like he was trying to hold his speed. But Jeremy gained a few car lengths on that one. Ooh, Hugo is quite close to. This is juice. He's getting a little juicy here. Harvey and Caballero. Getting close to the end of the race. We've got about a lap and a half left to go. And Ellis on Caballero. Going over here, Jeremy and Nemeth. Whoa, he's close to it. If I can cover both actions here. I'll try. Tail end of the race, everybody's going to want, oh, I can gain a position here, I can gain a position. Hopefully, they lose 5 positions, but anyway. And David's not far behind here either. Or Banks. This is really close. See what happens coming out of the corner. I don't think he's going to get some momentum. Yes, he does have some momentum. Well, behind. Banks is driving another Audi. What about up ahead? Oh, frick. Oh, something happened here. Something happened here. Oh my God. Oh my God. Pandemonium. Let's just go back here. And it's the guys ahead. It's Ellis. Let's back up another 5 seconds just to see how this transpired, because I saw something definitely happened. And we are the tail guy. Let's see what happened. Let's see what happened. Who's catching up on who here? Oh, Caballero, what happened with Harvey? Holy smokes. Let's just back up again and watch it from inside Harvey's car's point of view. Because it seems like, back up another 5 seconds, that, did he brake a little early? Usually the red line is where everybody brakes. He broke time just before the red line. And Caballero hit him from behind. Ooh, my. Stop a little bit. Maybe watch that from Caballero's point of view. Just seemed like the broke. Let's see where he broke on the scale here. Again, that red line is where everybody gauges where they're going to stop. He broke a little late, but not that late. Just something happened there. Oh, well. And let's see what happens. Does Ellis get through? Ellis gets through and is the beneficiary of all that. Jeremy and Banks are going to be the battle here now. Tail end. And, or Jeremy, I should say, and Nemeth. Banks is not far behind. See how this all ends up. Last half of the last lap. Looking on the leaderboard there, Ellis is now by himself, and Harvey and Caballero behind these guys. Harvey is actually behind in the pack. He's going to join this pack of now 4. See how the whole tail end of this race all finishes off. Everybody's good. It's probably the last. Is this the last corner? Pretty close. Let's see how the Aston Martin does on the Audi in the last corner. Pretty well spread out. Let's see how watch it from behind, make sure everybody gets this corner well. Again, and everybody knows it's the last lap. Ooh, really trying hard. Nemeth is trying hard on Jeremy. Lost a little bit there. I tried to take Jeremy on the inside. There was a little tap. Somebody had a little tap there. Another little tap. Getting a little juicy, isn't it? These three guys battling and tapping. That's caused Jeremy to be nice and far ahead of everybody. It's Jeremy way up in the zone here. So anyway, that battling is affecting the times. So Nemeth, I don't know. Nemeth is really now not going to catch up with Jeremy. So this is the battle here. Banks is maybe catching up. But anyway, Nemeth and Harvey are the ones that are. Oh my God! The replay ended. Oh shit! I've got to make sure that I wait until my race was finished, because I was probably a lap down at this point. And I stopped it. I got to wait to make sure everybody has crossed the finish line. I apologize. I'm not sure what happened at the end here. Anyway, thanks for listening to the end. If you got all this far in the whole hour that I had the broadcast, and I apologize again for the mistake at the end. Hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. That's for sure.